Good morning, fellow YouTubers. It's just gone 7 o'clock in the morning, this Sunday morning, the 19th of January 2025, and I'm just off out for another adventure with the dog. He's in the back there. I've just pulled up outside me local post office as usual, because there's two big lights and they've renewed them so they're even brighter again now, and just lights up the car to see what I'm doing for setting off me charging up my batteries and my Digi-Power battery and stuff, because I can see to plug things in. Because it's pitch black, as you can see. With it being 7 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday, there'll hardly be any traffic about. That car over there's got any lights on, and he's coming out into a main road. He's just come out of Lumley Avenue there. My throat's dry. Right, so I haven't been out for a couple of weeks, so I'm really excited about getting out. But I'm just going to go back to Kielder Forest, because I know the roads very, very well now, and I know that once I get there I can let the dog out without worrying about any sheep, horses, people or wherever. So I just open up the boot door and let him get out the car and just run and that's exactly what he wants. So here we go. Catch up with you later. Bye for now. Right, it's 9:02 AM in the morning, this Sunday morning, the 19th of January 2025. I've reached my destination, and I haven't driven all the way in the Forestry Commission tracks yet to go where I'm going, past Willowbog Cottage again, to let him off in the grounds, and he can go down and get a drink out at Aikenshire Burn as usual. But it's been foggy, misty, cold, pea soup, you can't see a bloody thing. So I'm just going to go down a cycle track here now and go down to where they've closed off the bridge on Bloody Bush Road, the way I normally drive along towards where there's two cottages called the Forks. I just want to quickly put on video where I am at the moment before I go further into the forestry. Right, so on the signpost there it says Bloody Bush Mountain Bike Trail Diversion, because obviously they've closed off the beginning of Bloody Bush Road over there, so they've made this as a diversion for the mountain bikers to go around and over, keep going into the forest. So I've just pulled off the road and left loads of room on the other side of my cart. But this is where my cart starts getting clattered up with shit and all, driving along these Forestry Commission tracks. So there's the main road. I've just come past all the main car parks, Tower No, Hawkhurst, the Outdoor Education Centre, the Elkkirk Viewing Point. Then you come past Matthew Gill's car park on your right, and then I turn left just after crossing over the bridge over the river, where it goes to meet the main lake. And this is where I am now. He's having a funny. No, come on! I don't want you going that way towards the road. Here, come here, come on. Right, so I'll stop recording for now. Right, I've locked up the car, I've started recording, right, it's on the front screen there, and the red light flashing on the back, so I'm just double checking because I don't want to drive this far again and end up with going home with no foot. Come on son, here, come on, here, hey, come on, here, come on, Howie, come on. I don't want him going anywhere near that main road because there's cars come screaming on there. Right, so I'm just going to follow this cycle track round and go down to the Half Moon Bridge that goes over Aikenshire Burn. So they call it Aikenshire Bridge, I think. I think I want to be going this way, to be honest, because this just brings you underneath the road from the other side, and then this must take you to where the bridge is, I think. So, but this is what it's all about, just an exploration, and I'll let him have a good run about what he's doing now. On the way along here to come here as well, I stopped off at behind the Pheasant pub, because there was a guy I was talking to in the village of Bellingham, and I told him where I came Bloody Bush Road to take the dog for walks and nothing. He says, oh, there's a one behind the pub, where if you go around the half circle past the few houses that's along there, there's a track goes off to the left, which I've just stopped and had a look, and I was talking to a local lady walking a dog. And it's another Forestry Commission track that goes off into the trees. Come on son, here, away.
Now, I've never been along here before. Good boy, son, good boy. I've got his dog's leader just in case I need to put him on, but this is the whole point of bringing him out this far from South Shields, is to be able to do what I'm doing now, and that's let him off. No worries about horses, cows, sheep or people, and he can just run about and enjoy himself off the leader and not pull my bloody arm with the socket as usual. Now, the weather's not favourable. It's cold, it's foggy, damp. It's very, very fine, wet stuff at the moment. I don't want to say the word, make it worse. Right, so I've just stopped off here because he was whinging and moaning like hell because he obviously desperately wanted to get out. And I was right, because as soon as he got out, he went on the side in the grass there and went to the toilet. So that's why he was whinging and moaning so much when I stopped to talk to that woman, because he was making a right racket in the back of the car. This is the first time in all I'm trying out my camera with this new bit of a gadget setup on the back of me. I've cut a piece of plastic tubing. It's about 15 millimeter, 18 millimeter diameter, and I've tie wrapped it to the back of my chest harness along the bottom where there's cutouts where you can put the tie wraps through, and I've just pulled them tight and then cut the excess ends off. It's to keep my camera pointing up more straight, so I'm looking straight ahead and recording. Because when you put if you just have your camera, you can tilt it backwards and forwards quite a bit and push it, point it in the direction you're going. But when you put the camera in the plastic hard body cases, with the J hooks that you put the bolt through, you can't tip it back enough, high enough, so you end up just filming pointing down the ground. That's no good. I want full view, left, right, up and down. So I come up with this idea. I seen the white tube and I thought that'll be wide enough and big enough for to bring my chest harness forward and keep it straight when it's lying on me. How are you? On my sternum. The natural cavity in your chest between your breasts. Instead of like lying down and pointing down, it's brought it up and more straight up and down. And that way I can point my camera more straight out from where I'm going. So today's just a test to see how it goes. So I've got it straight in the moment, as far back as it'll go. And I've tightened up the board so it won't move. And hopefully I'm recording. I haven't gotten out for a couple of weeks now. I'm going stir crazy, and all I've been doing is going on eBay constantly buying parts for my car, because all the undercarriage of my car, like the bushings, are all rotten and wearing away. So, and the subframe's really rusty as well. So basically, with it being a 14-year-old car, this is what happens, especially when you winter time, when you're driving through snow and ice and the grit has come out and the salt gets flicked up the undercarriage of your car. I've never been along here where if you go along the start of Bloody Bush Road and you go down the Z path and brings you down onto the half circular bridge, Aikenshire Bridge, and then must come up here to where I parked the car. You can see all the cycle tracks, tyre marks. So we're not coming along here and being down here. I thought, right, I'll explore a little bit more. In fact, I might walk along Bloody Bush Road to see how bad the road is. There's another way to go up there, look, shortcut. That's where I drive along. And I keep going along opposite Bloody Bush Road. And there's your Kielder Castle, all routes to the left, Route 10 east to the right. Caution, sharp bend. Now, with it being Sunday morning early, there's no workmen going on, there's no big trucks and diggers working, so basically it's okay to walk down here. There'll be no working going on, hopefully. Well, I hope so anyway, because I didn't want him getting injured by a bloody big truck coming along with a full load of tree trunks. How are you? How are you, son? Good boy. I enjoy you being off the leader, son. Good boy, good boy, good boy. Right, come on then. How are you? Right, so this bend is right run to the left, look. Take it back over towards the bridge that goes across Aikenshire Burn. You hear the trickle in the water just down there to my left. He makes that awful bloody no. Hey, no, come here, hey, no! You're for doing it, come here. Come here. Come on, up. Away, come on. Good boy, come here. Come on. I was worried it would be a big drop there, Bree. It's steady. But I couldn't see until I got close up to him. I didn't want to fall into him there and hurt myself. There's a kind of little picturesque place here when I walk along, going towards the bridge where the cyclists come over. I knew I wouldn't get very good visibility because obviously you come out of the forest, it sort of like clings on the cold, and the cold mist just stays within the trees. So down below at the bottom of the trees it's bloody freezing, and that's why I always get this foggy mist cold. Well, like I say, the main reason why I come here is not so much for the filming, it's just to let him off and run riot, because I feel really sorry for him. He gets kept in the house a lot of the time because my daughter's out at work and the two kids are grown up now and they can't be bothered, and they don't take him for walks because he's too powerful. He pulls like hell. So this is a way he can get out and run about. And he cuts down his claws because his claws are getting really long and they're strong. So he needs to run on stone tracks for to weigh them down. Good boy, son, good boy. Come on this way, we're going this way. He's all right, he's just a big puppy. He's curious. How are you, son? Come on, we're going up here. Is that the way down and round to the bridge where it comes across Aikenshire Burn?
I think so.
Okay, thanks. So this just looks like a...
That's the way we've just crossed that, like the big wooden bridge.
Ah, it's like a half circle. Yeah. Thank you. It's the first time I've been along here walking.
Yeah.
Come on, son. How are you? Come on in. How are you, big daft lump? How are you? Good boy, son. Good boy. Good boy, son. Good boy. It's a lovely half moon shaped bridge, this, with metal wire supports, really strong. And there's the road bridge that you come across, go across the water. You cross that bridge there and you turn left to come in here where I parked the car. So at least you can see that from here as well. Right, so there's the road over there to the right. That's the start of Bloody Bush Road where you come off the main road. And I come along here past Aikenshire Bridge, which is just here. You can see the metal stairs there now. But it's been closed off for about, well, coming up about 2 to 3 months now. They even closed off the bridge for so long. But obviously they just said they've walked across it now, so the little taped off barriers will be taken away now. Good boy, son. Good boy. Right, so I brought me 3 or 4 spare GoPro 12 batteries, and I brought a couple of spare Nikon camera batteries as well. Right, it's quite a hike coming up here, up there around the corner where they've gone, back towards where I've got the car parked, so I've got to go back up there and all. But I might leave the car there and actually walk along Bloody Bush Road and out towards where the car parks are, to see how bad the road's all churned up, because the last time I came here I drove back, and even though it says the road closed, I thought, right, I'll go past the forks and drive along this road here to go out back onto the main road that way. And it was open, like I could drive around the barriers on a zigzag, but the road was just full of deep mud marks and water where the trucks have just been churning up daily. And obviously by the time I got home, my wheel arches were just covered in mud, and the side of my doors and that was as usual. So I just had to give it a thorough clean when I got home. Right, a couple of things for motorists the same as me. I'm getting really pissed off with getting letters through the door to do with vehicles any which way they can try and con money out of you. That's what's always been. That's why you register your car, so they've got your address at the DVLA, and as soon as they think they can con you out of money, like parking fines and stuff like that, or speeding fines, this, that and that, they just contact the DVLA, who give them their name and address, and a letter sent out saying you've got to go to court or you're going to get fined, or parking charges and notices and stuff like that. Well, the latest ones I've come across now, which is ridiculous. I once went into the Newcastle airport, so I turned right round the main roundabout, started to go into the airport, and then there's a little roundabout just after that, 200 yards up, where I stopped briefly to let my daughter and my son-in-law out, because they walked across to the airport entrance to just, you know, to fly. And because you do that, little did I know, there's cameras everywhere, and I mean everywhere, because there's red lines around the roundabout, but you don't see them because it was dark, and when there's 25 cars waiting behind you, they're going to toot 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 if you don't keep going. So I stopped dead for 20 seconds to let my daughter and my son, my son-in-law out, and obviously the cameras take nice shot pictures of your car, and then they send out notices saying we're going to fine you because there's no stopping this, that and other. But you don't see the notices as you're driving along, because they've got them stuck on the side railings where it's pitch dark, you can't see them until it's too late. Hi son, hi. He's right up there. Come on, hey, come here, come here. Right, this is the half circular bridge, look. Across, this is Aikenshire Burn, which comes from right up where I go to Willowbog Cottage. It comes all the way down here and then joins the main Kielder water underneath the road bridge. Hi son, come here, come here. I don't want to go, come here. The main road's just along there. Hi son, hi. Right, there's the barriers that's up there, saying road ahead closed. Come on son, hi. Come on. I hate it when he does this. Come on. Right, so this is the zigzag that takes you up onto the main top road, look. Hi son. There's a parking spot just here where people park to come down and cross over this bridge, look. You can see it's all been renewed recently. But it was all taped off and closed off recently because of the harvesting going on. So they even closed the bridge. Couldn't use that. Hi son, come on. He's gone round the corner there, and that's going back down the main road. Come on son. Come on, here. Come on, here he comes. Good. How are you? Come on. Good boys. Good boys and good. Come on. Here. Come on. Come on this way. Come on. I will go now. I will go now. Here. 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 I'm glad he's come back. He has me heart in my mouth because it's a really main road where cars are doing 70, 80 miles an hour around the circular road here. Right, so that's where it's Lewis. Oh, it's Lewis, not Aikenshire. It's Lewis Burn Bridge. Sorry. Come here. Here. Come on. Up here. Come on. I just want to come and see these barriers and see what's saying. Good boy. Come on. Here. Good boy. Right, so this is where I drove back last time I came down here, when I went through to Willow Bog Cottage. I let him go in the grounds as usual and to get a drink out the water in the river. But you can see the road is all like mud, wet, and it gets worse as the further round you go, deeper and full of shit and softer mud. But you could still get up here because where they had the road closure signs, there was a gap between them, so you could just zigzag and drive through them. And I did, and I got onto the main road after coming right along here from the folks' cottages. But obviously when they don't want you, definitely don't want you getting along here, they pull this gate shut here. So if you go along here about a mile and a half, you come to the folks' cottages. Hi son, come on. Come on, where are you? So this is Lewis Burn Bridge and this is Lewis Burn, and that goes right along towards the folks' cottages, and it goes along the back of the car parks on the right hand side when you go half a mile along. Right, so what I'm going to do is just walk along this road to see how bad and churned up the road is further on. Good, but wait, where you been running away? Where you been, son? Where you been? Right, you come to us there. Normally it's hard to get a hold of him to come back and get eggs later on. Right, come on son, come on. Come on. Good boy, son, good boy. What are you doing, son? Right, so I'll go so far, have a look at the situation, and then double back and then go back to the car and then drive further in towards Willow Bog Cottage. But you can see the state of the road though. I mean, when you drive along, even if it's slow, all the mud and shit is churning up and going under your car. And as you can see, there's loads of little bits of branches and all that left off where they've stripped off the tree trunks. Right, this is where the road starts getting really clotty mud. Like I say, visibility's not that good. Come here, you tappy. Where you been? Where you been? Come on then, how? Good boy, sir, good boy. Could send him down there, go and get a drink. It's nice and shallow down there. Go and get a drink, son. Go and get a drink. Go and get a drink, son. Go and get a drink. Good boy. Here. Come here. What's this? Here. Get your biscuit. Here, son. Go and get a drink. Come on, here. Go and get a drink. Go and get a drink. Good boy. Nah, I don't think he knows what I'm telling him. I mean, Con knew exactly what I was telling him. He would go down, get a drink. But Bay still needs a bit of training. Go and get a drink, son. Good boy, good boy. Get a drink. Good boy, son. I thought he was going to go down there. He's trying again. Go and get a drink, son. Good boy. Good boy. Go and get a drink. Yes, there's hope yet. He might go down the river. Good boy. Go and get a drink, son. Good boy. Oh, he's going for a toilet visit. That's what he's doing. This is how trained I've got him to go down off the tracks into the long grass. So he's getting good that way. And that's the second one he's had so far this morning. He had one as soon as I got out of the car. That's why he was moaning and groaning when I was driving along. He wanted to get out. So these are the latest trees that they've been felling and carting off. And where they've been storing the logs is the actual 2 car parks. So going down into the car parks, they're churning up to hell. And there's big, massive tyre mark ditches full of water and mud. Good boy, get a drink, son. Get a drink. Good boy. He found a swampy area. Get a drink. Good boy, son. Good boy. Now, I don't know what it is, but he drinks a hell of a lot lately. When he comes over at my house, I put a bowl of water down. I don't give him tap water full of fluoride. I collect rainwater and I give him rainwater to drink, which is better for him. Come on, and oh, it's a good boy. Good boy. I don't know what it is, but he just come back to us now as soon as we come out the countryside, and he's familiar with this situation now, where he knows where we're going out, and I'll let him out the car. I'll leave him off the lead and he can run backwards and forwards, and that's why I feel that he's not frightened to come back close to us, because he knows I'm not going to grab him and put him back on his leader straight away. So he's trusting, which is better for me. And the more I do this area, whenever I take him elsewhere and I'm trying to get a hold of him, even round my local area, for take him for a walk along the bridle path by the golf course, hopefully he'll come back after getting used to doing it in here. Right, so that was my first piss off with the Newcastle airport, where they've got cameras around this like the secondary little roundabout that you go, as if you're going into the airport to park up in one of the long stay or short stay car parks. You go on and then you bear off to the left at the second little roundabout, where all the red lines are painted around the roundabout itself, and that's where they've got the signs that you can't see, you can't read it. Especially when you're driving, you keep your eyes on the road, and especially when there's loads of cars behind you. So it's just a trap to trap motorists. Now, that's just happened, and then my sister rang us, was it last night or the night before,